Hey there, Parkridge kids, welcome to Stewy'S, the music lesson of the week. Yeah. Hey Year 3-4, welcome to Stewy'S music lesson for the next 2 weeks, which are weeks 3 and 4 of term 2. It's getting quite late. I've been filming all day just to get this to you, but we'll soldier on regardless. So hopefully you've got your lesson pack, which I've got here, and you've got it from your teachers via Google Classroom or email or Compass. Now we are working on myself getting a space in your Google Classroom for me to upload my lessons straight onto that, and then you can post some work that you may have done if you want some feedback from me. But it's still working on a few passwords and stuff. I think we'll have that up and running by next week. So until then, you can email me audio and video files. Unfortunately, it will be too big to email to me, but any photos, pictures are fine. The email is at the top of your lesson pack. So with your recorder playing, keep on practicing, keep on checking the tips, working through those songs. I've added Jingle Bells, and I don't think I played The Saints Go Marching In, so I'm going to try to do that in a moment. But first, you do need to know a new note. It's fairly easy. It's a high D. So if we play a C note, which I taught you last week, if you just take your thumb off the back there, that's going to be your D note. Okay? So right now, I'm going to try to play Saints Go Marching In. Here goes. Wow, got it. And here goes Jingle Bells, although it's a bit early. Merry Christmas. Now, there is an extra section of Jingle Bells that you'll need to go back and play again. If you get a bit confused, you can ask me via the email, but hopefully you'll figure out just by listening to the normal Jingle Bells versions that you may have heard in the past. So keep practicing that recorder, and I'm going to move on to part 2 of the lesson now. Alright, so I'm back for part 2 of the lesson, and this part is more about finding or familiarising yourselves with the notes on a piano keyboard. And that way, hopefully, you could play some of your recorder songs on a keyboard. Now, you might not have one at home, so you can use the virtual keyboard link that I've included in your lesson pack. If you're lucky enough to have an iPad or an iPhone, you can use GarageBand, and there's a keyboard there. So have a look at the YouTube link as well. That's got a really good lesson on all the notes of the keyboard, including the sharps and flats. That's the black notes. So also, I'll take you over to my keyboard and we'll have a look just to familiarise ourselves a bit more. Hopefully you notice the pattern of the 2 black space, 3 black space, 2 black space. That's really important. It continues all the way up the keyboard, and that is going to help you remember the notes. Anytime you see 2 black notes, there's always a C just before it. 2 black C, 2 black C. It keeps going all the way up. This keyboard, there's no 2 black, there's a higher C. And this would be another 2 black here. If the pattern was continued, that is a C then. A full-size piano would have probably another octave there and another one going that way there. Likewise with an F note, where there's 3 black notes, any time before that is always an F. 3, there's an F, and there's an F. And hopefully you know the alphabet. Pretty sure you do. Let's maybe start on middle C, the most important note in music, and you just say them in order. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. There is our first C major scale. Obviously, the alphabet starts on A, but the musical alphabet ends on G and then just keeps going. We always like to start on C as a beginning musician too. So hopefully that's about all you need to know. Oh, I almost forgot. If you're going to try to play on your recorder, here's middle C. You actually need to go up C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's one octave, 8 notes, to the next octave. This B here, let's say we're going to be playing Hot Cross Buns with our B, A, G that we know. This is the octave. There's middle C. 2 octaves up is the correct register for us playing our recorder, because these will match the recorder sounds. You'll hear it if you play along to this. Let's maybe try Hot Cross Buns. B, A, G, 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 A, B, A, G. Just try to aim for that part of the keyboard, but if not, if you're playing the right notes, at least B's and A's and G's and so on and so forth, you're doing the right thing. So that's it for this lesson. Gosh, that light's very bright. Hopefully you get a chance to experiment on your keyboard and play some of those recorder songs on it, or on the virtual keyboard as well. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now. Enjoy your lesson. That's right.